words resonate throughout the track. Exterior racetrack. Moments later, the race is starting, and they're off. The announcer calls the race. Cut back and forth from the booth to the track as needed. Eddie and Rose are cheering for Handsome Prince. He comes in last. Coming in 1, 2, 3 are Runaway Train, Too Much Joy, and Little Stevie. Rose's bet before Eddie changed it.
Do you realize how much money I would have won?
I've done a bad thing.
Exterior, Thornton Mansion. Later. Movers are carrying Eddie's possessions into a truck. Eddie and Rose pull up to the front door. Eddie gets out, frantic. He runs inside. Interior drawing room. Moments later, Mr. Thornton is sitting in the chair on the phone.
You're breaking up. All I heard was Yacht Club, Windsor Knot, Bond Trader, Lunch with Muffy. That's all you said? No, it was a decent story. Look. I have to go.
Eddie runs in. Mr. Thornton hangs up.
Hey, why are there moving trucks out front with my stuff?
I talked to Wendell Wesker. He tells me you left early yesterday and you didn't show up today.
Dad, somebody tried to kill me last night.
No more games. I'm afraid you have to leave this house.
No, give me another chance.
Did my father give me another chance? No, it was punch, kick, noogie, purple nurple, then out the door.
What's a purple nurple? Ow! Ow! No, we call that a titty twister.
Those were very different times. The point is, life is hard. No one's going to give you second chances to make something of yourself. Not me, not anyone.
Mom would.
Now that's not fair. That is not fair. You're giving me a purple nurple right here.
Wasn't that where it's supposed to go?
I mean on the inside. Look, maybe you can get your job back, but you have to earn it. Wendell and I want to sell shoes in Japan. We're presenting to their trade officials tomorrow to get the required permission.
And you want me to imitate them to their faces. Done.
Study this and be ready with the facts and figures in case we need them. Maybe your attention to detail will finally be of some use.
You got it, Dad.
Rose is watching Eddie on his bed, about to study. He opens the presentation folder on a random page.
Focus groups. To find the ideal focus group, mail out 1,000 shoe catalogs. 10% of these people, or 100 people, will order. We send those catalogs, those people a second catalog. 10% of them reorder, which gives us 10 people. A third catalog is sent, yielding one person who is willing to order 3 times. That person belongs in our focus group. All right, I'm done.
Eddie throws the folder down.
Eddie!
It's so boring!
Well, what about the murder investigation?
Eddie shrugs, defeated.
So you're just going to sit there and throw your life away?
I can move to the couch.
Oh.
Rose picks up the folder.
When I was a schoolgirl, we would make up songs to help us study. To find a focus group, you send out catalogs. Lots and lots and lots and lots of catalogs.
Oh my God, okay, I'll study.
Exterior, Thornton Mansion roof. Later. Eddie and Rose are on the roof. Eddie picks up a shoe.
Brown Oxford, model 212348.
Eddie throws the shoe off the roof. It hits the gardener in the back.
All right, this is more like it.
Eddie picks up another shoe.
Tan moccasin, 212647.
Eddie throws a shoe. It hits another worker in the arm.
You do realize I have to work with these people.
I know, that's why you should stop throwing shoes, Rose! Even though I keep telling you not to!
The grounds workers look up angrily at Rose. Interior, outside the conference room, next day. Eddie is pacing nervously before the presentation. Wendell Wesker approaches him.
This is an important day, Eddie. Don't choke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just don't knock into me with a potato sack and I'll be fine.
Maybe I will and maybe I won't.
Maybe I will.
Mr. Thornton approaches and gives them both purple nurples.
These men have the power to ban us from the entire Pacific Rim if they don't like our shoes. So put aside whatever happened at our house last year and focus.
Eddie stops in his tracks. He stares into space.
Our house. The company picnic was at our house.
Mr. Thornton snaps his fingers in Eddie's face.
Son, you've got to make a choice. Out on your ear chasing dreams or at home with a steady job.
Choose out on your ear.
The three of them walk into the conference room. Interior conference room 10 minutes later. A large conference table surrounded by Japanese businessmen, Mr. Thornton and Eddie. Wendell Wesker is finishing up his presentation.
So, in summary, everyone wears shoes. Even you people.
Thank you, Wendell. And now, gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to my son, Eddie. He can answer any technical questions you might have about our business. Eddie, this is Mr. Takashi, Mr. Nakano, Mr. Inaki, and Mr. Ono.
I'm gonna call you all Sam.
Why don't you just start?
Eddie stands and picks up a wooden pointer. The Q&A begins.
What are those boots you are wearing?
Well, these are our all-purpose hiker model 213448. Durable, aerodynamic.
Is this catalog only, or will there be retail store?
But initially, it'll be catalog only.
What makes you think you can crack the competitive Asian market?
Well, we focus group extensively. Our method for finding focus groups is simple. We mail.
Eureka! The room is getting uncomfortable. The businessmen are waiting for an answer.
You killed Rodrigo, didn't you?
Gasps from around the table.
No, I didn't.
Wait, no. Dad, listen. Wendell was running a horse racing scam using our method for finding focus group participants.
Eddie turns to a fresh piece of paper on the presentation easel and writes as he explains the scam.
Okay, see, look, he would mail out, say, 1,000 letters. 100 would say horse number 1 was going to win, all right? And then 100 would say horse number 2, and so on and so on and so on, right? So 10% of those people would be winners. 100 people. He didn't care who.
Eddie, please stop.
No, listen. Okay, so then he would repeat the process with the 100 winners, giving them the names of 10 different horses in another race. 10% of those people would be winners. 10 people. Then again, one person, the ideal customer. A person who believed that Wendell here could predict winners in any race. He had done it for him 3 times already. That's when he'd make his move.
What move?
That's a good question, Sam. Look, he'd ask for money, say $10,000 to predict the next race. The victims were born suckers. I bet it worked every time.
How did he get so many addresses?
Hey, that's easy, Sam. Look, he just used the mailing list from our business. I saw the letters myself.
That's ridiculous. Even if I did do that, which I didn't, why would I kill Rodrigo?
Yeah, the same reason you tried to kill me. Because Rodrigo was onto you. He used to open up the letters in the mailroom for fun. Probably threatened to turn you in, right?
You were doing so well.
Dad, he was at our house during the company picnic. That's how I knew exactly what window to climb in to get me in my sleep.
It's all very interesting, but you have no proof. So why don't we get back to the questions? Mr. Anaki?